Hi, I thought I would just take a minute to actually just do a video response to the questions about the Women in Automotive Conference. So I haven't read the thread. I just figured I'd go ahead and address each of Jim's questions independently, and then I can have an unbiased response. So first question, is this really necessary? 100% I feel like it's necessary. If you actually read what the mission of this conference is, it's to educate and empower women to get involved in automotive, not just women who are already in automotive, but women who might be considering it. I do think it's necessary. And his next question is, do you think women have already achieved equality and respect in the automotive industry? The conference isn't about equality. It's not about respect. I know that I have the respect of all of my male co-workers, and then the people, of course, who work in our stores and our executive team. I have that respect. And equality is not an issue because, as Marilyn Monroe said, a woman who strives to be equal to a man lacks ambition. The conference is about education and engagement. I do feel that there's a lack of education for women, that what opportunities are available in the automotive industry, and that's why I feel like this conference is important. It's not about women being equal. It's about educating women across the country about the opportunities that are available to them in the automotive industry. Next question, why a women's conference? I think I've answered some of those things there. Again, I invite everyone to check out the website, check the web page to find out what the purpose of this conference is. The following question, do you think men are interested in it? I think that any man that is a dealer principal, general manager, in any type of role that is looking to recruit, hire, or retain talented women in their dealerships should be interested in it, because there's going to be some different sessions talking on how you do that. When we look at the percentage of women in a dealership, and again, it's not about equality, only 15% on average of dealership personnel are female. And when we look at our graduating class and we look at people who have been successful, there are a lot of talented women in the industry, or women who could come into the industry and succeed. I am a trained business analyst, accidental car guy, but I love it. But without that accidental exposure, I would have no idea of the opportunities that were available for me here. So I do think that men should be interested in it if you're looking to grow a progressive dealership and diversify your workforce. Next question, do you think it's a great idea or totally absurd? Well, obviously, I've stated my opinion. I do think it's a great idea, and I think that it will be very valuable. And for the next question, will it be successful? I know I plan on being there. I will actually be on a panel speaking about women in the industry 40 under 40. So a panel of those of us who have made it to the Automotive News 40 under 40 class, talking about what it means to be a younger person in the industry, and as a female, what have we been through, and then how do we succeed, what struggles we have encountered. But obviously all of us are very successful, so it wasn't about equality because we all achieved great successes. But I think to inspire and motivate, and mostly to empower other women to get involved in this industry. There is a ton of money to be made in automotive. All of us in this group know that for sure. And I just feel like the importance of this conference is to educate more women on the opportunity that's there so that they can step up and make more money, just like everyone else in this business. And the last question that Jim had on here, will Sue be bouncing off the walls when she sees this post? Absolutely, positively. But even though I'm sure some of the responses below in the thread that I still haven't read yet are probably not so friendly, I do applaud you, Jim, for bringing up the question, because any publicity is good publicity. And I am really excited about this conference, and I do think it's important. So there's my opinion. I've answered each and every single question. It's open for discussion. I'm sure all of you have different opinions on it, but myself, as a successful woman in the automotive industry, I do think it's really important because I'd like more women to get into this business. And it's not a scary business to be in. It's not, yeah, it's stress, it's hard, but the reward is worth every single bit of the risk. So that's why I think this conference is important, and I am positive it will be successful. I mean, if we can reach and educate and empower, how many more women to get involved and be successful in this, how can it not be a smashing success for a conference?